Hey everybody, welcome to episode 2, which is basically let's catch up with what I've been doing since the last video. I know it's been a couple weeks. I've been extremely busy working 2 jobs, so I apologize for taking so long. But what I've been doing since was last seen, one thing I did was I got a facial treatment called Vivace, and it's microneedling. I know you kind of can't tell because I have a scratch from my cat and some breakouts and stuff like that. But initially, my face looked amazing. Looked brighter. Had a glow to it. My skin was so soft. But you know, it's only one treatment, so we'll have to wait and see. But also, I started a new challenge with 2 of my best friends, Jen and Elise, where we are drinking a heck of a ton of water, and we are cutting down on sugars and eating a lot of vegetables and protein, everything. So, we started that. It's been a struggle because I haven't really been feeling that well, and I've been very stressed. And so one thing that I learned is when you're stressed, you tend to use food to help you, and that's an emotional habit, and that's something that I am trying to work on. So no time like the present. But yeah, so I'm hoping that next week I continue to improve, and that it gets easier the more that I do it. I did get a compliment tonight that I look like I was losing weight, so maybe I'm not doing as bad as I thought. But I am looking just to improve more each week, and try and come up with different things. One thing that I want to try and do is meal prep. I want to take care of at least one meal a day, most likely lunch, that I don't have to go out and buy things, and because it's so hard to find healthy food out quickly. So normally you have to get the crappy stuff. But so I really want to try and work on that. That's a goal of mine for the near future. So I'm looking into that. And then another goal is to come up with one new dinner every week, because my family and I were kind of stuck in a rut where we get the same stuff, over and over and over again. And when I was living out on my own with my friend Jen, we always tried to come up with one new meal a week. So I want to try and implement that back here, especially if it's something relatively healthy. So looking forward to that and doing some research on things. Other than the microneedling and the weight issue, I got my hair cut and colored today. I got blonde highlights put in, and then got my hair cut, got all the dead ends cut off. I know in my last video I said I normally do a balayage, but my hairdresser is in the process of moving to a different facility, so she didn't have all of her stuff to do a balayage, so she just did some highlights and kind of just matched it with the color that I already have. So it's the end of the night, so it's not looking as good as it did before, but I really like it, and I'm a lot blonder than I was before, which I love. So that's something new. So coming up in some of these episodes, again, I'm gonna, really go through the challenge that I'm doing with Jen and Elise, break it down, and maybe help some of you if you're looking for a challenge to do. Maybe this might be something that you'd be interested in. I'm also looking into more exercise programs that I'll be coming up with. And like I said, meal prepping and all that stuff. So that's coming in the next couple of weeks. Hopefully it won't be so long before my next video, but I can't promise you anything because, like I said, I work 2 jobs. So I try and do the best that I can. And hopefully next time I see you that I am, looking a little thinner. Not that that's necessarily what matters, but just feeling better about myself, and hopefully I do better on this challenge that I'm doing, and keep making strides toward getting to the better me. And as I have reiterated, and I will reiterate with every video, I am not doing this for anybody but me. I felt that it was time for me to change because I've been in a rut and very unhappy with where my life is, and I've taken steps in certain areas, and now I need to take steps in everything else to try and make myself happy for me. And that's what this is. And my hope is that maybe I can motivate some of you who might be struggling with the same stuff as I am. It's been a very hard year for me. Not that anything specific has happened, but just, a lot of depression and feeling really bad about myself. So I'm trying to work myself out of that rut. So this is a step in the right direction. So thank you for hanging out with me, and look to see you guys soon, and hopefully we'll have some new intel for you. Have a good night.